Alright, we should be live. Yeah, it's pretty early, but I woke up early today because I was actually supposed to go to work, but I wasn't feeling very well this morning, so I ended up calling off. And I couldn't fall back asleep, so I decided, why not jump into some more MyRise this morning. Yeah, the beginning, well, I guess you can't really notice it at the moment. I'll say the beginning of stream might be a little laggy, just for like the first 2 minutes, just because I'm currently rendering a video, um, one of the VODs to post to my YouTube channel, but it seems like it's okay right now. So yeah, yesterday where we left off, uh, we got betrayed by CM Punk. Um, he filled in for Joe Hendry in our NXT Unity Tag Team title match, against Lexis King and Bailey, and instead of doing the double team finisher, he ended up hitting his go to sleep on Maki Ito and allowing Mutiny to defeat us, and then revealed himself as like the leader of Mutiny. So we're currently looking for revenge. We have a best of 3 series against Mutiny at Survivor Series coming up. So we're currently recruiting a team to be on Team WWE right now. Last night at the very end of stream, the last thing we did was we recruited Jade Cargill, and she was kind of like an inside person, um, for Team WWE. Punk and Mutiny believed that she was going to join them, but um, instead she ended up swerving them at the last second and revealing that her allegiance was with us. Um, in the process of doing that, she also was able to defeat all their top superstars, including Bailey and Kevin Owens, as well as Trick Williams and Io Sky, the NXT champions. So they're kind of beat up and weakened right now as we look for our male um, alliance member. And the options we have here are Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre, skip over Troy because he's just live event stuff, and Seth Rollins. So, like I did with the female story, I'm going to talk to all of them and then decide based off what they tell us. So let's start with Jay.
Hey, Yus. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just laying low. At least I'm free from those straight-edge vegan sermons, right? But man, it's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. Maybe you and I should host an anti-mutiny recruitment mixer. You bring the snacks and drinks, and I'll work on a killer slideshow presentation. Could get some of the heavy hitters to act.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him. But it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long.
You're talking about trying to get The Rock?
We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
He really should get his eyes checked. Maybe all those paparazzi flashes have caused permanent damage. I guess it's up to us to open everybody's eyes and put on a show they can't ignore.
Yeet. Look, Goose, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just, with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
We're gonna hold off on that. So if we do the J Allegiance, we also get Jimmy.
Families are complicated.
All right, good to
Let me
know.
think about it and weigh my options. I'll get back to you if it's the right move.
Yeet.
But we got to see what Drew and Seth have to offer.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more
Yeah,
like
both
a
Drew
demand
and
than a
Seth
request.
It's not a demand.
do not like CM
It's the
Punk,
way you're
so
gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and
Yeah.
everything he represents,
they definitely want to
It's
join in
me.
on this fight.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Alright, so Drew's option plays
That's a
into
strong
Punk's
argument,
MMA
Drew.
past.
But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
Alright, so now we just gotta talk to Seth.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion? That's me. And architect of NXT? Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
Punk's just wrong. I mean, the only thing I could see Big E being the architect of is a stack of pancakes. But was it the insult to WWE or just
Why is
the
Big E
bruised
catching
ego
strays
that got
here?
me triggered?
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
Honestly, out of the 3 options, I feel like Seth's probably the best one. It would be good to get both Jimmy and Jay, but I'm not super hyped for both of them on our team. And with Drew, the MMA stuff, I don't know, I'm not really interested in. But Seth going down to NXT and making a statement sounds pretty decent, so let's bring on Seth.
I sure wouldn't mind seeing that personal fire turn into something we could all use to burn Mutiny down at Survivor Series.
Perfect. I'll head to NXT to turn up the heat. I want Punk to know that I'm the architect of Mutiny's collapse.
I'll be watching.
Alright, shielded from Mutiny for 16 upgrade points, 3 mystery rewards, and Seth Rollins casual clothing bundle. Alright, let's do it.
Well, if it isn't the NXT Mutiny Welcoming Committee. Where's my gift basket, KO?
What are you doing here, Seth? This
Seth
isn't
brought
gonna turn
the
out well for
old
you.
NXT championship.
Relax. I just thought Mutiny could use a history lesson. I'm the first ever NXT champion. I even have my original championship belt to prove it.
That old thing. We've moved on, Seth. Clinging to the past doesn't change where NXT is headed now.
It's not about clinging to the past. It's about setting things right. Mutiny might be trying to rewrite history, but this belt and what I built here can't be erased. I started this brand, and if necessary, I can end what Punk's turned it into.
End it? We're already way more than you can handle, and we're getting stronger every day.
Stronger? No. Bigger? Yes. Mutiny's bloated. But I'm not worried about the extra bulk you've added. It's
Yeah,
the
Mutiny's
quality
becoming
that
the
counts, and Mutiny is
NWO
sorely
here
lacking.
with all the members they've
Oh,
got.
really? Well, I'm sure Punk would be more than happy to let you take on our current NXT champion, Trick Williams. The new and improved versus the old and removed.
Cute. But why stop there? See, Mutiny thinks small. I think big. Me against Trick. Both of our championships suspended above the ring in a ladder match.
Fine, but you just made a huge mistake.
The classic
Did I, Kev? Or maybe you did. Because
unification
now
of
I will
titles, I
climb
guess.
that ladder and remind everyone about the real NXT that I built.
Alright, so Seth versus Trick in a ladder match.
And we're underway in a ladder match for 2 belts and a control over the history of NXT.
Seth needs to prove that you can't just
Alright, we got an
rewrite the
objective
record books
here
without
to
fighting.
do damage.
Trick Williams might be Punk's vision for NXT, but Rollins is poised to show that he is not easily forgotten.
It's a clash of eras, Corey. Past versus present to shape the future.
Tonight could redefine NXT's trajectory.
Well, Trick's going for a ladder already.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Oof. Nasty kick to the face.
Oh, this will rearrange your face in a hurry.
That'll stun you.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Face first, driven down.
Jumping knee drop.
Alright, we're getting some good offense in.
He's leaving
It's
the
a
ring
ladder
now.
match, no DQ.
counters to worry about.
Seth Rollins has found his favorite equalizer, a steel chair.
Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the dome.
Williams looking unable to get a leg up in this match.
Okay, we're gonna wedge this in the corner here.
Gets lifted into position. Big time escape right
Oh, he
there.
fought out.
Neck breaker. Boom. Knew what Trick had coming. Super kick. Our champion is getting rocked a
Alright,
little.
let's grab
Seth possibly
a
testing
table.
the limits of his opposition.
With all this in mind, take it from me.
I'm gonna set it up
Nothing
out
good ever
here.
comes from rearranging furniture.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Boom. Pulls the trigger. A revolution knee by Rollins. Oh, my.
Attack Trick with the ladder 3 times.
Oh, that had to hurt.
I want to put him through the table before we do that, because I don't know if that will end the match.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Returning to the
He
ring now.
really wants that ladder.
Ah, jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
No idea where this one's heading. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
We're gonna finish this.
Alright, gonna go for a suplex to the table. Nice. We got it.
Through the table, nothing but carnage and wood fragments are left.
All right, back in the ring.
Oh man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger. Oh, caught him. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pedigree. Rollins with that maneuver just proved.
Pedigree, and then lining up for the stomp.
Rollins looking to end it. Stop. Champ close to ending it here.
All right, he's getting up.
Speed with the ladder. A relentless continued assault.
With this
from
one hit with the
Rollins.
ladder.
Williams having trouble getting his bearings.
Waiting for him to get up. Oh, he reversed it.
Evades the attack. And he is directed into the corner. Flatliner into the middle turnbuckle.
He landed right on the ladder.
Defenseless as he struggles to get his bearings. That's one way to use the ladder.
There's two. All right. One more time. I think throwing it should count, right?
Whoa, the ladder hits. Jeez, that's gonna hurt.
And the champ's in
All right,
really
set up the
rough
ladder
shape
in the middle
now.
of the ring.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end.
The champ is down, and Seth's got a clear opportunity.
He's gonna do it. He's climbing the ladder.
It's CM Punk. Where the hell
Punk
did he come
interfered.
from?
And he's got handcuffs. Punk wasn't content to just stand by and watch. To borrow a phrase, business just picked up. We're not going anywhere. Oh, the architect is
He handcuffed
to that
us.
ladder. He has no chance to win this match now.
Punk had a plan for this match all along.
This is hard to watch. If Seth came down here to Mutiny's
I mean,
home
technically, we
base,
could still
looking for a fair fight,
knock
he's
the
a
ladder
fool.
down.
A fool who can only look on helplessly as Trick Williams is about to walk away with Seth Rollins' original NXT Championship.
I can't believe this.
And there it is. Trick Williams has grabbed the belts.
Trick got the belts.
Is outnumbered.
This isn't a victory to be proud of. The record books won't show how, only who. And tonight, it was all NXT champion Trick Williams.
This is a sad night for the history of NXT.
You would have thought it would have been the other way around. You'd think Trick would be holding the current NXT Championship and Punk would have the original one. Proud to represent NXT Mutiny with both the current championship and Big E's first ever original championship. 2 eras, 1 champion. Feels right to have Big E's original championship belt back home where it belongs. Trick Williams now stands as the epitome of NXT's excellence. History is ours to write. Triple H, are you cool with Mutiny trying to erase my husband from NXT history? You know, the brand Seth helped you build, says Becky Lynch. I respect WWE history and all champions, but ultimately I'm committed to letting the best emerge at Survivor Series. Let the competition in the ring decide, says Triple H. Blocked, says Becky Lynch. Alright. So we're still playing as Seth, but we're going to talk to LA Knight.
Let me talk to you, Seth. Look at you, walking back in here to Raw with nothing but a story to tell. You're lucky all you lost was your old belt down there in NXT.
It's not just about the belt. Mutiny is running wild, and nobody's stopping them. They're tearing apart everything I built.
Hey, you know, you're not the only one with fond memories of NXT, man. Everything I've achieved, it basically started there. And I get it, man, it's tough watching Mutiny destroy everything like they are.
Especially when the board seems more than happy to wait until Survivor Series and hope for the best.
Right? It's like they're a bunch of dummies just watching a ship sink and hoping it'll suddenly start floating by itself.
I'm not willing to let this place and my legacy disappear.
Well, charging in head first didn't exactly pan out last time, did it? Maybe you need a new strategy. And some help.
Maybe I do.
Let's make sure you understand that I'm telling you the man they call the Megastar's willing to have your back in this fight, right?
Yes.
All right, good. And don't you mean... yeah?
I mean, Yes. But let's do it.
Okay, then let's show Mutiny whose game this is.
Alright, so LA Knight's coming to help us out. Alright, continue. Actually, I can upgrade. Actually, no, I can't because I'm not in, I'm not actually playing as myself. I guess there is quite a few options you could pick here. I'm just kind of looking over things here to see what I potentially missed out on. Alright, so with Seth, we get mystery rewards and his casual bundle. Jay Uso doesn't really show. We already did Jade and got her MyRise card and bundle. If we would have picked Becky, we would have got 3 mystery rewards, Bailey's 2015 attire, and a casual Becky Lynch bundle. Rhea was available, but I guess you probably had to, for her to show up, you probably had to do a like specific, like either bold and brash or scheming and calculated for her to show up. If we would have done Charlotte, we could have got Charlotte's 2014, 2019, 2017 attires, as well as Natalia's 2014. Drew's just attribute points. And then, I guess, again, like Rhea, probably based on what type of story you chose. We could have got the 2011 Raw Arena, WrestleMania 31, Undashing Cody Rhodes, John Cena 2012, Randy Orton 2015, and a mystery reward. Just like in the last chapter, we could have got masks for Mutiny, or a bunch of arenas and Chosen, an NXT Mutiny Championship, or NWO Arena in the NWO women's shirt. Yeah, there's quite a few different options here for things. So there's definitely a lot of replayability to this story if you want to try to grab everything. Alright, let's continue. LA Knight and I are tired of watching Mutiny tear apart what we built. We're calling Mutiny out for a tag team match. Let's settle this in the ring on WWE Raw. Some people just don't know when to quit. But sure, I'll indulge you. I'll send a couple of my guys to shut you up, so CM Punk. It's official. Seth Rollins and LA Knight versus an NXT Mutiny in a tag team match next week on Raw, says Adam Pearce.
Seth Rollins is surely
All right.
still stinging from that
DIY, Ciampa and Gargano.
Absolutely, Michael. Seth's not one to forget a betrayal.
Kick off this partnership with a win by pinfall or submission.
I'm sure he's looking to dish out some payback, title on the line, or not. And we'll see if LA Knight can help him do just that. I've heard he's equally fired up about Mutiny's antics. Oh, man.
This would be an interesting pairing, LA Knight and Seth Rollins. Definitely a loud pairing.
Cranked around into a neck breaker. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Good
I
technique
reverse.
reversing Rollins. Caught him right in the jaw. Oh, what a shot. The black heart with a counter.
What's this gonna be? Boom! Beautiful teamwork.
The communication between these two is evident by that move. Oh, he saw it
Ref, you're
coming.
standing in the way there.
Vicious discus clothesline.
Alright, now we can tag
And he's
in
ready to switch things up,
Knight.
tagging out. Neck is trapped. Suplex. Really just laying it in.
Caught that and reversed it. Ow. Boom kick. There was no brilliant strategy or counter from Gargano there.
He's still relatively fresh, but it wouldn't hurt him to tag out sooner than later.
Ooh, sidewalk slam.
All right, we're getting some good offense in here on him.
Got him in the corner now.
All right, Seth's back in.
Right to the gut.
Man, oh man. Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one. And Rollins finally able to keep that string of offense in check.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Rollins. That's gonna sting.
Connects the fist to the face. Great counter. Good blade by Rollins.
Oh, he's gonna try to tag.
He gets
Well,
the tag.
that's fine, I guess.
From the middle rope. Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Yeah, that was not a good decision by us.
Ciampa's attack is thwarted.
I know I got the pedigree, but can I also do the buckle bomb? I can.
Rollins. Look out.
And launches him into a buckle bomb.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Kind of wish when you hit the buckle bomb, the opponent didn't like roll onto their back. So it'd be cool to do a buckle bomb straight and do a stomp.
Next move might just be the last one. Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. The stomp. Ciampa is in serious danger. Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it.
All right, go for the pin while Gargano's on the outside. And we got it.
Got it. Big time tag team win.
Here are your winners, the team of Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
Seth Rollins and
Nice.
LA Knight have done it. A little payback, a tremendous victory, and
That wasn't too
possibly
difficult.
the start of a powerful new alliance.
This team could really shake things up, Michael. Everyone, except Mutiny, is going to be thrilled if these two keep teaming up.
All right, continue. All right, talk to Knight.
Now tell me that wasn't the sweetest taste of payback. Man, chewed him up, spit him out, flushed him down the toilet. You know how we do it. Yeah!
You're right. You reminded me of my Shield days. Always ready to throw down, always having each other's backs. There's nothing like it.
Then why'd you guys ever hang up those vests?
Long story. But maybe it's time we break them back out. Interested?
At reforming the Shield? Yes.
LA Knight and the Shield. I don't know how I feel about that.
Don't you mean... yeah?
Well then, yeah. And first order of business, I'll tell you what, let's go down to Orlando, march right in, Shield style, and get your original NXT belt back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah! Wait a minute. The Shield was a trio. Don't we need another guy?
You're talking to the architect. You don't think I already have someone in mind?
Well, it should be us, right, Joe Hendry? Continue story. I'm coming back to NXT to reclaim what's rightfully mine, the original NXT Championship belt. It's a symbol of everything I fought for. Consider this your warning, CM Punk. Marching back in NXT for another round, Rollins, sounds like a masochist's dream. But hey, I'm all for giving the fans a good show. Let's see if you can uncuff yourself from past failures. I'd hope for a fair fight this time, Punk, but I know how you work, so I'm not coming alone. Get your 3 best guys ready. 3 guys for your old singles belt? Okay. The more the merrier. Let's see if you survive this one.
We'll have to see if CM Punk
Oh,
has
it's
any more
Sheamus.
tricks up
That's
his sleeve in this high-stakes
kind of
match.
random, I feel like,
He's
but
even daring enough to try them now that Seth is
all
brought
right.
back the Shield. It's a whole different ballgame when those tactical
Kevin
vests come
Owens,
up.
Trick Williams,
Exactly
Braun
correct.
Breaker
Seth's
are on the other
reformed
side.
Something from the past to reclaim something from the past. Hopefully reshaping Mutiny's hold on WWE's future.
Seth even dyed his hair blonde again for this.
The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry. Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth.
All right, I'm gonna get him in the corner here.
Getting him right into the corner.
Tag was made.
Tag. Double whip coming. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. When you see a unit
That
as
had to
alive
hurt.
as they are, it's really incredible.
Powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
And that might be enough to knock some confidence out of Kevin Owens.
Yeah, Sheamus brought the fight in a major way during that exchange.
And he retaliates. Ouch. Oh, what an uppercut.
All right, Sheamus getting some offense in on Kevin.
Hoisted up.
Right to the gut.
Manages to reverse it.
Wait for it.
Alabama slam. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much
Would that
weight
still be
behind
called
it.
an Alabama slam, even if it was done by Sheamus?
Beating off this crowd.
Or would he like
These two are finding an answer for
call it
everything.
something more Irish?
Owens hooks it.
Oh,
Owens stunned.
that stunner came out of nowhere. I honestly didn't even know he had his finisher.
Absolutely stunned. A display of near superhuman resilience. After seeing that, it's hard to imagine what it's going to take to keep this
On the sidewinder.
And you gotta wonder what else Kevin Owens needs to end this.
Sharp punch. Coming in off the tag.
Oh, Punk's also in their corner. I didn't see him over there at the beginning.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Right to the face.
My God.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Is it enough? Is this the end?
All right, I gotta tag out. So both my teammates can't come in the ring again right now.
Unloads with the boot. Oh, predicted what was coming. Ah, Sheamus. There it is, the Irish curse back.
All right, big backbreaker.
With the tag is Seth Rollins.
Put Seth back in here.
My goodness, did you hear that shot?
Has him up for the power slam.
Into an inverted DDT.
Sharp knee. Look at this.
I said this is quite the odd pairing of a Shield remake.
That holds back Williams' attack.
Nicely done.
All right, let's get him. He's gonna reverse it.
Back into the ring.
That's fine.
He's got to make some moves here to suffer
Trick's
the
gonna get counted out.
Really cutting it close there.
Go for the pedigree.
Here he goes.
Ah, he reversed
Put them
it.
away, able to counter.
And a clothesline counter. Is able to avoid heavy contact.
Go for a stomp then.
Look out. Down low with the stomp. Rollins just turned the lights out.
Keeps his team alive. What a save.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
All right, LA Knight's coming in.
Oh, and a boot to the face. Oh, my goodness. Just punishing their opponent.
No, don't get distracted.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Why do I keep getting distracted?
Got the single arm under him. Into a nice takedown.
All right, keep Kevin and Braun out of this.
What a punch. At this this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
At this point in the match, you have to hope your teammates are
Let's
in
get
better
Sheamus
shape.
back in.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
So they keep distracting us. Alright, he's gonna make a tag because I can't. Okay. I say I can't turn. Alright, go for white noise. Oh, he got out of it.
Hoisted up, caving in the abdomen. Oh man,
Wait.
look at Trick's face.
He's busted open.
Worked on right now.
Trick is getting the window shut at every opportunity.
Tossing them aside.
Alright, Knight's tagged back in.
No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Alright. Going for big combo.
Oh man. Uh-oh. Looking for the suplex. No.
Keeping him isolated from his team.
Cocky, gloating after placing the knee on the back of the neck.
Goes into the corner. Tag made.
Alright, Rollins back in.
And the core taking on some damage.
And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core.
And stayed one step ahead.
What a counter by Rollins.
Alright, I was kind of hoping Sheamus would come in here, but Knight's good.
That was nasty.
He's able to counter that. It knew what was coming there. Boom, what a
Oh, I got hit in the back.
The face
It was not
has
great.
been planted. And an elbow drop too. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
I got Kevin Owens tagged in.
And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
That's a big man flying there.
with an uppercut. Just a step ahead of Owens. What a punch, just tattooed.
Don't want to use my signature yet, because we're pretty close to getting a finisher. Yeah, there we go.
Tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Alright, we're going to go for the...
Owens is in some serious trouble.
Wow, talk about making the save.
Alright, that's fine.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
I don't even know what Knight's signature is. Elbow drop, I think, maybe? Yeah, the Megastar's elbow.
LA Knight ensuring his opponent takes a ride on the gravy train.
Momentum moving toward Knight's corner.
Knight has his opponent figured out.
Oh, European uppercut.
Stops the incoming attack.
Alright,
with a knee
we were able to use our body to stop that.
No doubt Sheamus ended this. Ooh.
Alright, Trick can't come in the ring, so that might be it.
For the victory.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
I managed to hang on there. Alright, let's back into the corner.
Sent to the corner.
Alright, Seth's coming back. White noise into a leg drop. Ah, they got Trick again.
We go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
I don't remember if Seth and Trick have been in the ring together this match at all yet. But it's fitting since Trick was the one that took our original championship there.
Oh, he slips out of harm's way. Back and forth, trading reversals. Both sides with an answer to every piece
I
of
went for
offense. Battle
move thief there.
Williams off the ropes.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Is there any fight left in Rollins?
Harlem sidekick.
No, Trick wasted his finisher on Sheamus, and Sheamus isn't even the legal man. Going for the roll up. Hey, we got him while he was distracted.
With the unique pin.
Here are your winners. The team of Seth Rollins, LA Knight, and the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
A huge win and an even bigger
Like
reminder
Timu's
to all
version of the
Mutiny
Shield.
why the Shield was such a dominant force.
Some of the faces may have changed, but the results have not. This new Shield is just as formidable, and Mutiny is left wondering what just happened.
But we got the win, so that's good. I feel like I get a lot of roll-up wins, honestly.
So I guess congratulations are in order. Seth Rollins, LA Knight, Sheamus, the new Shield, or whatever you're calling yourselves. You got one over on Mutiny. Big deal. And Seth got his precious belt back. I'm a man of my word after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because in the grand scheme of things, what did you really win? A piece of leather and metal? Bravo. You walked out with the same thing you walked in with 2 weeks ago. Just a little ego boost to carry around. So, good job. But that's all you have, Seth. An old dusty prop. Because I will never recognize you as the first NXT champion. You and your gaudy sequin suits are an embarrassment and the antithesis of everything Mutiny stands for. You might have won a battle, but you're far from winning the war. Mutiny isn't just about titles or recognitions. It's about changing the landscape. So enjoy your little victory, because next time, we won't be playing games. Mutiny is here to stay, and we're just getting started.
Must be getting pretty close to the Survivor Series, though, for the best of 3.
Man, you and the Shield really put Mutiny on notice. Reforming with LA Knight and Sheamus was a game changer.
Thanks. Putting on those vests really brought back a lot of good memories. I know Punk says we didn't achieve much, but he's wrong. He's given the Shield a target.
Mutiny didn't see it coming, that's for sure. It's nice to see Punk on his heels.
And nice to see us adding some real firepower to the team. Welcome aboard, Seth.
It's not just me. LA Knight and Sheamus are ready to fight if we need them.
That
Like I
makes
said
3 of
yesterday, I
us.
really like the
So,
production
what's our
value
next
they
move?
did for this MyRise, honestly. Because they must have had voice lines and stuff added in for like all the interactions between different people. Because you could have different options for people you brought in. But yeah, there's a voice line there for Jade talking to Seth, so that's kind of cool. What's next for us? Send your allies after the Unity titles. Get some matches in on Raw. Get some matches in on SmackDown. I feel like we should get our Unity titles back.
I don't know about anyone else, but I want those Unity titles out of Mutiny's hands.
Agreed. You two think you're up for it?
I missed out on them once.
Or
I'm
sending
not
Seth
letting
and
that
Jade
happen
instead.
again.
It's probably the most pain we can inflict on them before Survivor Series. So I'm definitely up for it.
Good. And let's
Honestly,
keep
that would
our
be a
alliance
pretty
quiet for
crazy
now.
mixed tag team, I
No
feel
need
like.
to give
Seth
Punk
and
any
Jade,
more
I feel like
information than we
that would
have
be
to.
pretty dominant.
So you're saying keep our mouths shut and let our fists
I'm
do
up
the
super
talking.
early.
I can do that.
Kinda. Hey, Sean. I've been up for a while. I was actually supposed to be at work right now, but I wasn't feeling the greatest this morning, so I just decided to call off and figured I'd do a little bit of a stream. So, yeah. But no, I've been up since like 5, because I was supposed to be to work at 7. Alright, for this story, we got the Shield's top and jacket, Seth Rollins' casual MyRise card, and the casual bundle. How are you doing today, Sean? You're up pretty early also. Are you normally up at this time?
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
If it was an ambush, you'd already be on the floor. No. The two of us are going to go get those Unity titles.
You two? Interesting. Not the combination I would have expected. How about I schedule a warm-up match, just to see how this all works?
No warm-ups. Our entire legacy, the very essence of NXT, is being threatened by Mutiny. We're taking those titles before Survivor Series, and that's just the beginning.
Fair enough. I should warn you, though, Punk is not eager to hand out Unity title shots, especially to a team from WWE.
We figured. What's it gonna take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a four-way tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Who cares? Punk's just trying to wear us down because he remembers what happened the last time I went down there.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the lion's den.
Exactly where a hunter like me belongs.
Set it up.
Hey, a trophy.
Normally in a tornado match, there are no alliances. It's all chaos. But I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the Mutiny teams work together to take out the WWE squad. I don't know, Corey. Most of these
Alright, what type of match is this? You were supposed to be working this morning too, but one of your coworkers took your shift. You're doing pretty good? That's good. You normally get up at 7? Yeah. On days I don't work, I usually try to sleep in a little bit to like 8:30, but like during the school year, I'm supposed to actually be to work at 6. Because I work at a university. But during the summer, we open a little bit later, so I get to sleep into like 7, which isn't too bad. On nights I open, that is. There are some days I close, which I don't have to be until 10:30, which is even better. Oh, you beat Ghost of Tsushima last night, and now you're doing some side stuff? Cool. How did you like it, Sean? You think you're gonna get Ghost of Yatai when that comes out in a couple months, I think? And yeah, no. I wasn't able to get anyone to cover my shift, but I wasn't planning on not going in today, but it was kind of a last minute thing. I just woke up and just did not feel like I was up for it today. So, yeah. Hopefully I don't get in trouble, because I feel like I've called out quite a bit this year, but I don't know. I haven't gotten any warnings yet, so hopefully they'd give me a warning first, at least. You're gonna pre-order it? Nice. Yeah, I still have to play Ghost of Tsushima. I did buy it a few years ago, but I never got around to playing it. I also think it's on PlayStation Plus now, too. Earn the right to challenge for the Unity title, so the other Mutiny teams won't back down from any challenge. Okay, so this is just like a 4-way tornado tag, I guess?
Specifically for the chaos. They all want to come out on top, no matter who they have to go through.
Yeah, it is free on PlayStation 5. That's how you played it. Nice. I don't really use as many of the free games on PlayStation Plus as I should, probably. Same with Game Pass. I have Game Pass as well, and I don't think I've really played anything from it since I got it, and it's about to expire in August. But that's also because for a long time I wasn't playing any of my games other than like Overwatch and RuneScape and Fall Guys. But now now that I've been streaming a little bit more, I'm trying to play through some games at least. Which I've already completed like 3 or 4 games in the last like 2 weeks since I started streaming again. Because we finished all the DLC for Pokemon Sword. We beat Wukong. We played through all the stories for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. then we beat WWE 2K24, both stories for that. So now we're on 2K25 here. I'm also going to be starting Pokemon Scarlet's DLC pretty soon. So I did play through that on stream a few years ago when it first came out, but unfortunately I don't have the VODs for those anymore. So that was before I started recording my VODs. But at least we'll have the DLC recorded. I don't even know who's on whose team. So Sean Spears and Roxanne Perez, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, and then Charlie Dempsey and Shayna Baszler. And of course, we are Jade Cargill with Seth Rollins. And Shayna's going for a pin. Well, they're also fighting each other, so it seems like it's just a regular tornado four-way. It's not like a 6v2 or anything crazy. I wanted Jaded on Sean Spears there.
She anticipated what breaks the hold. Their team is still in this one.
He tricked us.
Lands face first. Setting up for something here.
Alright, Seth's getting double teamed by Candice and Johnny. Alright, let's go for Jaded on Roxanne. Yeah, it's going to be tough to win because there's so many people to break up the pin for us. It's not only going to be tough for us, it's going to be tough for all the teams.
Suplex attempt. Able to go behind now.
Big spine buster by Jade there. Ah man, Roxanne's still kicked out. So much happening in the ring here. Okay, it's good Roxanne kicked out that time, more if you would have lost. So many kendo sticks in the ring too. Rollins wanted to stomp. We got. Okay, we gotta stop Candice though before Shayna taps out. take it there's probably no pinfalls on the outside. Alright, so they're breaking up each other's pins too, that way, so that's good.
Attack to his core, maybe seeing an opening. Masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Can we get people out of here?
This is ridiculous. This is insulting. This is entertaining.
Turning it into a pin for the win.
Wow, for some reason Dempsey didn't try to break that up, but that was good for us.
Here are your winners, the team of Jade Cargill and Seth Rollins.
These two just defy the odds and earn themselves a shot at the Unity titles.
They defied the odds and CM Punk's.
So we won the 4 tag team tornado tag match there. Congrats to Jade Cargill and Seth freaking Rollins for the big win. They might be worthy of facing our champs after all. We'll even do it on SmackDown so they won't have anything to cry about after we beat them. You two have been messing with Mutiny for long enough. It's about time you learn your place, says Bailey. We'll make SmackDown a Mutiny arena, no matter where we are. It's our ring, says Lexus King. Alright, can I upgrade my attributes now? Okay, yeah, I can. I'm gonna put it in defense. And I also have... No, I only have 23 points, okay. Or wait, I have 21 more available points? Oh, because I beat another story, that's right. So then we'll do some striking there. Alright, that should be good. Alright, talk to Jade and Seth.
Did you see those social media posts? They're trying to sound tough, but we got them rattled.
That's exactly why I'm concerned.
You think Punk's going to try and pull something? Let him. One of his little schemes isn't going to be enough to stop me, or anyone I'd be willing to team with.
We are not going to let him shake us, whatever he tries. This is about more than titles. It's about legacy.
Don't start doubting us now.
Never. I've seen what you both can do. As soon as you said you were willing to fight alongside my partner and I, there was no other choice. But we've all been on the receiving end of Punk's deception before. And I've got a bad feeling about this.
You think there was something more to them saying they were going to make SmackDown a mutiny arena?
Maybe, but they also don't know we're working together. You'll have your hands full with Bailey and Lexus King. We'll patrol the arena and shut down any mutiny interference.
Even if they do, they're going to regret it, because they'll have to face me.
Right, go to match. Which pair will stand united and which pair will fall divided? It's Jade Cargill and Seth freaking Rollins versus Bailey and Lexus King at SmackDown.
It looks like the rumors are true.
That's Tony D'Angelo.
But they didn't plan for this.
Oh, we jumped him.
Tony D'Angelo surely expected to at least make it into the arena before the fighting started.
With a guy like this patrolling the arena, D'Angelo's lucky he made it into the building. He's going to be lucky to make it out of the building, Saxton.
He's going to reverse this.
What a counter by Tony. And Tony didn't see that coming.
Oh.
Wow, what a strike to the back. I'd say they should be careful over there, but I think danger is what they have in mind.
He's actually doing a number to us here. He's got a stop sign.
Turns it around.
Got him up for the standing ovation, though.
Power. Spine buster.
All right, go for another.
Round the waist. Power. Spine buster. All sorts of danger looming as this fight continues in the parking lot. Neck
Alright, he's not close to getting knocked out though, because in this year's game they made a thing where it actually shows like our danger bar on your health bar when you're close to knocked out. Alright, can I throw him into the car here?
What's next?
Oh, right through the...
Extra for the insurance. I knew they didn't like each other, but I didn't
I
think
thought I
they'd
was just
turn
gonna throw him on the
this into
hood
a
or
parking lot
something.
brawl.
We threw him face first through the glass.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Jarring European uppercut.
Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
This isn't an area for matches, it's for cars and emergency vehicles.
Alright, we got a traffic cone here.
Saxton, you're wasting your time. These superstars don't care where this fight takes them.
And Tony didn't see that coming. Oh, look at that scoop slam.
Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Oh my gosh!
Just got
Carefully
smacked.
measuring, waiting to strike.
Hey guys, I've been here a long time, and I can't tell you how many superstars haven't been the same after a fight through the parking lot. D'Angelo one step ahead.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Right into the side of the ambulance.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
And he turned it around.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Oh, what a nasty knee lift. You could get hit by a car in the parking lot. Or you can take the initiative and throw someone else through a car window.
Elbow puts an
We already threw him through the car window.
Well, for a power slam, slips down.
Countered into an inverted DDT.
Can I do the pop-up out here? No, I don't think I can. I could do the fall away until he reverses it.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Denied with an elbow.
All the way up.
The power of the gut-wrench suplex.
Cars, ambulances, all manners of weaponry. We might be looking at the point of no return here.
On a stomp.
Alright, let's get him up again.
He is stalking, waiting for his moment to attack.
He's not gonna let us get him with the traffic cone. We got him with the finisher instead.
Spine buster. That right there is why you've got to keep your head on a swivel in a situation
Alright, he's
like
in the
this.
danger zone
I
now.
would prefer never being in a situation like this, Corey. This is not what parking
Yeah, he
lots
doesn't
are
want
made
us to hit him here.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Tony timed that one.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Fallaway slam.
Alright, there's the fall away slam.
Playground of pain.
This could do it if I can hit this.
Round the waist.
And I do. So it should be over.
I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason. That brawl had shades of downtown Austin at 2 a.m.
This match is about more than
Alright, so
just the
Seth
unity
and
titles.
Jade
It's
can
about
do their
gaining
match
momentum
now without
and
having to worry
hitting
about
the big
interference.
showdown for control of WWE.
As Seth, we can
Saxton.
Lexus
A win
King.
here could demoralize the opposition and give one of these teams a massive boost heading into Survivor Series.
Both teams know what's at stake and look to walk out of here with the unity titles and so much more. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Body slam.
Unfortunately, we haven't done any damage yet.
He counters with a great reversal. What a counter by Lexus. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Here we go. This is going to be nasty.
Sit-up powerbomb. I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
I mean, you can't hit that diving knee thing.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
There we go.
Tony D'Angelo.
His music's playing.
I don't think he's making it out here.
Well, Punk expected reinforcements, but the Unity champions are on their own tonight.
We still got the distraction though, or they did. All right, we ducked under that. All right. Then we got an Irish whip Bailey as Jade Cargill.
With a kick to the gut. Trading counters it. Down low with a kick to the gut.
Into a swinging neck breaker.
Unbelievable.
Well, we stole King's finisher there.
From the challenger.
Kicks out, just kicked out. The champ is in shock. Thought the challenger could not survive that unconventional
All right.
attack.
Rollins is starting to
Jade's
lose his
in
temper.
now.
He needs to put that aside and refocus.
Full control. Look at the confidence from Cargill.
Elbow drop. Ooh. Boom! Good defense from him.
Several reversals. Neither
Trying to do enough
superstar
damage that
penetrate their opponent's
he's gonna
defense.
go tag Bailey in. All right, there we go.
Crushing powerbomb like that sends a clear message.
All right, gotta whip her into the corner here. No, don't get distracted.
And here we go.
And she quickly turned that around.
Ah, she's reversing.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's mind.
There we go.
She whips Bailey into the corner.
And a massive clothesline. Bailey is down.
All right, Seth's coming in
We've seen this before.
for the whirling
Massive
splash.
splash.
And King can't do anything about it.
This will do it.
Chad Patton has stopped counting.
Why is the referee stopping?
What number comes next?
Did they buy off the ref?
Remind him.
Wait, Bailey with
No, he's gonna fast count.
It's over.
Chad Patton knew how to count that time.
That was a fast count. What the heck is going on here?
The ref betrayed the WWE.
Before anyone else can argue.
This is a new low. Mutiny has infiltrated the referees.
Are we really surprised at this point when it comes to what Mutiny
Punk and
will
Bailey
do?
are just gonna leave without
It looks like
Lexus.
Lexus King got
Yeah.
left behind.
Yeah, and he's just realized.
Well, he's gonna get
right
punished.
now.
Doesn't look like Lexus King's going anywhere.
Are these four superstars our team for Survivor Series? We may have lost this one, but now Lexus King.
Yeah, Lexus King is not in a good
and
spot.
The other members of Mutiny are letting it happen.
No honor among thieves.
This could be a preview of Survivor Series.
And his teammates aren't even trying to help him.
This doesn't look good for King.
No, it does not.
And down onto the ringside floor.
That looked like it hurt.
A chaotic SmackDown. A longtime WWE official has joined Mutiny.
But Team WWE answered with 4 unstoppable superstars. Survivor Series can't come soon enough.
All right. Well, we weren't able to win our titles back because unfortunately the ref aligned with Mutiny, it seems like. After last night's Mutiny title match, referee Chad Patton is no longer associated with Raw and SmackDown. WWE will guarantee fairness at Survivor Series when Team WWE, Seth Rollins, Jade Cargill, Makito, and Joe Hendry... Alright, it's going a little fast. Let me go back up here. Seek justice against Mutiny, where the Unity titles will be on the line in the final match of the best-of-3 series, if the series extends to a third match. Nice try attempting to keep your team for Survivor Series a secret, but it didn't work. As always, we were one step ahead, and since Lexus will be out, I'll be taking his place in the Unity title match. If we even need that third match. Don't think we will, says CM Punk. You're right, Punk, we won't need that third match, because Team WWE is going to sweep NXT Mutiny 2-0, says Rollins, Team WWE is going to wipe the floor with Mutiny, says Jade. 100%, says Randy Orton. Mutiny will fall under WWE's spell at Survivor Series, says Alba Fire. And Team WWE will have the last laugh over those Mutiny clowns, says Dominic Mysterio. Can I do any attribute points for Maki? I can. Gonna raise our resiliency. Alright. Let's talk.
A crooked referee? Ugh, just when we thought Punk couldn't stoop any lower.
I know. It's lucky for us Survivor Series isn't a limbo contest. At least we laid out Lexus.
Laid out Lexus. Try saying that 5 times fast. And now Punk stepping in? So, a perfect pair pins a Punk when a Punk pounces into play.
Precisely. And since Punk's the one we want to pummel, let's have the GMs make the match no DQ.
I like that.
Well, we've got one episode of SmackDown before Survivor Series. Let's go out to the ring and deliver a message to Mutiny that they can't ignore.
And even though the entire team will be out there, let's make sure Punk knows the message is coming from the 2 of us.
Then we should lean into our personalities, use what we do best.
Nothing annoys a tough guy more than having a laugh at his expense. I think it's time for some classic cosplay.
Dressing up as Lexus King was fun. Doing it as Punk will be even better. And as good as your JC Jane was, you'd make an excellent Bailey.
Agreed. Let's gather the troops and the sewing machines.
So we're just doing the thing we did at the beginning again? I mean, now we're dressing up as Punk and Bailey, but... is that going to be our thing, just dressing up as our opponents? The official Survivor Series match card has been announced. Match 1 will be Jade Cargill versus Io Sky. Match 2, Seth freaking Rollins versus Kevin Owens. And match 3, if necessary, will be Joe Hendry and Maki Ito taking on Bailey and CM Punk. This has been a long time coming. The winning side in our best of 3 series doesn't just take the victory, they seize control of WWE. Let's make history at Survivor Series, says Triple H. Alright. Is this Punk or is this us? Oh, it's us.
Mutiny making their way to the ring, but it sure looks like it. Someone has definitely been studying their opponents.
Look out. I think CM Punk just got hurt.
You'd think we were transported to NXT.
Look at KO. He looks really focused and ready to go.
The swagger, the intensity, it's spot on.
And Io Sky looks like she's had a few too many.
They say laughter is the best medicine, and this might just be the prescription WWE needed tonight.
Mutiny are going to need prescriptions after these 4 are done with them at Survivor Series.
You have to believe Mutiny is paying close attention right now.
I assume everyone's laser focused as we head into Survivor Series.
Jade Cargill's imitation of Io Sky is actually kind of funny.
Let's hear what Team WWE has to say.
Your savior is here. I am CM Punk, and I have come to rescue WWE and revolutionize this entire sport so that I can benefit.
And me too, right?
We'll see, Bailey.
You're the boss. Watching you orchestrate all these double crosses is so reassuring for your second in command.
That's the kind of loyalty that keeps us on top.
I thought it was all the cheating.
CM Punk has heard enough.
I guess imitation is the highest form of flattery. Or maybe this is all just hero worship. But while you're busy out there clowning around, Mutiny is continuing our takeover. And after Survivor Series, our dominance will be undeniable.
Which one is the real Punk? What Midwestern city are you from? Only the real CM Punk would know that. It's not like he constantly talks about it and has made it the cornerstone of his oh-so-authentic, down-to-earth, blue-collar personality.
Bailey, ding dong, hello. It's the Windy City, which is perfect because I'm full of hot air.
You're so intent on entertaining everyone, aren't you? Well, if it's a show you want, I'm more than happy to oblige. Because as it turns out, you're not the only ones at SmackDown tonight wearing Mutiny colors. And trust me, the others are not playing dress up.
The real mutiny is here. Survivor Series can wait, but apparently we can't. Looks like we're about to have a 4-on-4 match right here on SmackDown after this break.
I think that was Cora Jade with Roxanne, Trick Williams,
Tensions
and
are at an all-time high here with Survivor
Braun
Series
Breaker.
on the horizon. And this impromptu
Yeah, it is.
eight-man tag looks to be the final statement.
Team WWE needs to make this count, Michael. This is
All
their
right,
chance
secure
to
momentum
send
with a
strong
victory.
message to Mutiny and everyone else watching.
No, it's not about messages, Saxon. This is about momentum. No one wants to go into Survivor Series licking their wounds.
Has one set up in the corner of the ring. Oh, man. Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
With everyone wearing mutiny outfits, there's not a lot of color in this. Not a lot of colorful gear in this match.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Drop kick from behind. Ouch. Knee right on target.
Vicious use of the knee. And if this is sink or swim, Williams clearly just did the latter.
And Rollins is wearing a self-satisfied smirk after landing that.
Big reversal by Rollins.
Every counter being answered with another. Kicks to the face. Oh, several kicks to the face, and one more for good measure. I think Rage took over.
All right,
in that
let's
moment.
try to get him
Nothing
over
but
here.
blind Rage. And makes the tag to their partner.
Let Jade come in. Well, and then tagging Henry too, I guess. For the double team.
A sound suplex. That was that chemistry you cannot teach.
All right, Trick Williams has already taken a lot of damage. You got a few games pre-ordered right now. You got the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 bundle and Mafia.
Incoming.
You're gonna have to check it. So I bought the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 when that came out, and that was fun. I didn't really play a lot of it, but I enjoyed it. I haven't really heard a lot about 3 and 4, other than I did see a TikTok the other day where I guess some people aren't very happy that. So for 4, you're not getting like the full story. I guess you're getting 3 plus bonus levels from 4, which is interesting. But yeah, they're not including like the full story from 4.
With a series of punches, a chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework. Textbook scoop slam.
Williams gets countered.
I wanted that pop-up powerbomb there.
Right hands from the opposition.
Catches the kick.
Captured the leg. Into an atomic drop. And clearly going after
Gonna get
his
him back in the
core,
corner.
slow
He's
down.
gonna reverse it
And
though.
gets sent right into the corner.
Seth.
He makes the tag here.
I was gonna say Seth tag in, but it won't let me.
Running clothesline.
And he got there.
All right, now
He
Seth's
makes the
in.
tag.
What a punch. That's how you stop your opponent.
Also, here comes Maki.
Right to the face. Pick up your teeth in the front row. Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out.
stunned here, guys.
Oh, they're just punishing their opponent now.
Russian leg sweep. Cover on Perez. This could do it.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough.
The ref's count.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there. Leaning her into the corner now. Ooh! Legs getting tangled in the corner, stuck in the tree of woe. Stuck in the tree of woe. They are doing whatever they please.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
She may have just slowed Roxanne down a bit there.
Fisherman suplex. She tags her partner into the action.
All right, Jade's coming in.
Legs caught. Shifting their motion into a takedown. Oh, deadlift.
Sit out powerbomb. Sit out powerbomb with authority.
Oh, they clutch their opponent's wrist, and look at this. Oh,
And now a series of stomps and kicks. Look at this superhuman power.
oh man, what a power bomb.
That's a devastating looking move.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Well-placed kick. Cargill goes into the cover. This could do it. Making the save there.
All right, Cora Jade broke up the pin.
Cargill is really displaying aggression.
And I don't see Jade slowing down anytime soon.
She countered that into her own offense.
I was trying to get her with Jaded there.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Gets driven into the corner.
There's the tag.
Oh, golly, devastating teamwork. And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
In a well-timed
Ah, she got out of the buckle bomb.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. Gets cinched in. This could be a...
Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
Russian leg sweep.
Ah, she's gonna tag someone in.
Tagged in here.
She got the tag to Braun, which is probably the best one of the group, because he didn't have a restriction on him getting in the ring, like Cora Jade and Trick do have right now.
Placed him in the corner here.
That was nasty.
Oops.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
There's the tag.
Oh, man.
Shot right to the midsection.
Got him in a headlock.
Tremendous pressure applied. Foot to the gut.
And it's Breaker himself being the one flattened there. Discus clothesline.
So much momentum.
All right. Oh, he reversed again.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Locked up in the corner.
Oh, I was actually looking to tag in Seth.
There's
Well,
a tag.
every single other person got tagged in. That's
Opponent off the ropes.
kind of funny.
Double big back body drop.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Oh, what a clothesline.
with a punch.
Okay, we can't really let him tag his team in.
Beautiful gator roll.
Great way to disorient your opponent.
Is victory close?
He's going for a pin of his own, though.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
Ah, jumping knee strike. Lights out. In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Yeah, we're not in a good spot. That was a big clothesline.
Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
And she makes the tag.
Knee left. Caught with a lariat.
Bang!
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Taking steps toward the top rope.
Okay, we rolled through that.
Reversal into the inverted DDT.
And the cutter.
Turning it into the pin.
Two. Meanwhile, we see Perez.
Roxanne broke it up. All right, now going for the standing ovation.
Spinebuster.
Trick got caught with all of it.
Braun stopped that one.
Seth Rollins is tagged in.
But Rollins is in now.
Jumping knee drop. So precise. Lands an elbow. And his core remains the focus here.
Like I was saying earlier, Rollins and Trick have had a little bit of a rivalry going. Their own mini rivalry.
He got the shoulder up in time.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Harlem sidekick.
Ah, he reversed what we were doing.
Tackles ruthless. And he's got him in his sights.
Oh, he's trying to get us up.
Where he wants him. Rollins defenseless here.
Oh, he stole our stomp.
I'm taking your move, and I'm taking this match.
But Maki broke up the pin at least.
Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
Targets the gut to end the offense. Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Tag made.
Speaking of Maki, we'll bring her in.
Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. And it looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now. Ooh.
I'm pretty sure Maki's the only one that hasn't got a pinfall or submission over Trick yet.
Stepped over. Cloverleaf submission is in. Just excruciating pain. There it is. Tapping out.
Now she has. Now everyone on our team's had a pinfall victory over the NXT champion.
Seth Rollins and Jade Cargill.
Team WWE is already running on all cylinders. What a win against Mutiny here tonight.
They certainly look ready for Survivor Series. And as for Mutiny, well, CM Punk has got to be wondering if sending these four in was a good idea.
Oh, this is for 38 upgrade points. Let's go to bit. Ally rally. Tune in tonight for the most consequential Survivor Series since The Rock's debut, says The Rock. No offense, but I think it's a bit more important, The Rock. They serve cocktail shrimp in the boardroom. They serving cocktail shrimp in the boardroom, fellas. You can't even see the future that's right in front of you. The old WWE ends tonight, so CM Punk. The Rock isn't going to choose sides, Phil, but Maki Itoh and Joe Hendry aren't going to go down easy in the main event, says The Rock. We're never going to get to the main event after Io Sky and KO win their matches. Even if we do, you jabronis agreed to make it a no DQ match. WWE doesn't have a chance. So I wonder if this is the end of the playthrough. We're going to put more in resilience, though. Make kicking out a little easier. Alright, talk to our team.
Here we are. The future of WWE rests entirely on our shoulders.
No pressure, though.
After we expose Mutiny for the clowns they are, I'm pretty sure they're walking in a Survivor Series with their eyes way off the prize. We got them.
Now we just have to keep them off balance.
You have something in mind?
We do have a very powerful shield we could use. Sheamus and LA Knight are ready to answer the call. Either one of them comes walking down the aisle instead of me, KO won't know what to do.
Oh, we can sub someone else in. I kind of like having Seth versus
We wanted Seth Rollins on our
Owens
team because
anyway.
you're the freaking architect. There's nobody we'd rather go into battle with.
The time for talk is over. Let's get out there and start the series with a win.
Better yet, let's make it 2 wins. I don't think we're ever going to get to that third and final Unity title match, no matter what Mutiny tries to pull.
So long as we have this kind of faith in each other, I know I'm going to walk out of Survivor Series on the winning side.
Alright, go to the first match.
The most important Survivor Series in WWE history is underway, and Io Sky looks ready.
Io is ready, but the woman fighting for WWE earned her
Alright,
spot
start off with
by
5 standing light strikes.
and that's not going to change tonight.
I hope you're right, Saxton. If WWE starts best of 3 series with a loss, we might never recover.
Seems like there might be some shenanigans in this match since there's objectives.
Right to the esophagus.
Alright, taunt Io in the ring.
Slam! Cargill is firing up, no doubt about it.
Cargill now on the offensive.
These two have learned each other so well. She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Countered right when it was needed.
Jade looking to embarrass her opponent.
Oh, and a spear!
Alright, keep the pressure on Io and Mutiny with some damage.
Go behind. German 9!
It's Sky who gets dealt a ruthless blow with that attack.
Yeah, and Jade had her well measured.
Io rolled through.
She's going for the cover. Countered into a new cover. Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin at the... A great counter and a cover. And the shoulders up.
Solid 1 count, but not there yet.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Big forearm. Mat slam with some attitude.
And Io's offense gets
She went for that dive again and missed once more.
She's pumping herself up.
Party's over. Good night. She faked her out. She powers out immediately there.
She shows that she's fought.
Got out of the roll up.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Rope break ends the hold.
Good ring awareness.
That was actually surprisingly close to making me tap out.
Intercepted by Jade.
Alright, we got her up for Jaded.
With a double chicken wing hoists her opponent up into the sky. We could be here all night. Jaded. Cargill has her staring at the lights.
Elbow drop.
Alright, grab Io in the ring.
Setting Io up for a suplex here.
Shades of Eddie Guerrero.
Hold on. Io's got backup.
And Kyrie and Bailey.
Wait a second.
Ah, there's Asuka's here.
Where did she come from?
Io with a moonsault from out of nowhere.
The genius of the sky had a genius plan.
And that
Got jumped by all the damage control.
Mutiny has drawn first blood here at Survivor Series, and WWE is on its heels, down 1-0.
You have to wonder if we're even going to see a Unity title match tonight in that third and final contest. Kevin Owens could make this a series sweep of Team WWE.
this night
Yeah, now we
could go
need
from
Seth to pull
bad
off the
to
victory.
worse.
Breaking news. Damage Control reunites to help Io Sky defeat Jade Cargill, sending WWE down 0-1 against Mutiny. That was just the first surprise of the night. One more win before NXT Mutiny controls everything.
How's she doing after that missed attack from Asuka?
They're flushing her eyes out in the trainer's room. I think she's angrier than she is hurt, but now we're playing from behind.
It's our own damn fault. How didn't we see Asuka coming?
Overconfidence. We were looking one way and they slipped the knife right in our backs. We're gonna be ready for them this time.
They've used crooked refs, blindside attacks, and chances are that's gonna be the theme of the night. How do we hold them off?
You two head to Gorilla and make sure we don't see a repeat of Kyrie and Bailey's interference.
What are you going to do?
Collect our mad-as-hell partner from the trainer's room. We'll try to stop Mutiny from coming through the crowd.
That sounds like a plan.
When we were training together, you ever imagine we'd be the last line of defense protecting the future of WWE?
As a matter of fact, yeah. Tonight is what I've been imagining for a very long time.
Let's go tie this thing up.
Alright. For a group that talks about breaking with the past, Mutiny sure does love the Survivor Series screwjob tradition. Choke on the cope, Mark for life. Damage Control stuffed the lady you sent for, and now you're crying about it. Here comes the sweep. Well, Tasha's pretty savage.
If this man loses to Kevin Owens,
Alright, looks like there might be shenanigans in this one too, but hopefully in our favor.
will rest in the hands of CM Punk and his goons.
That's not going to happen, Byron. Nobody on Team WWE is going to let Mutiny
There's the
flush
first
over
combo
60
on
years of
KO.
history down the drain.
I don't know how you're less cynical than I am after
And the
everything
second.
you've seen, Cole. We lost the first match in this series, and I just know Punk and his accomplices have more.
Alright, attack KO on the floor.
Misses the target.
Alright, gotta get him out of the ring to do that.
Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this.
Alright, we're throwing him over.
Are you kidding me? The fight could get very dangerous out at ringside now.
We're going for a dive. And we
Down to
miss.
the floor.
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor.
Absolutely spiked. DDT slips away just in time.
And just
Alright, he's
planting them with
doing
that
more
DDT
damage to us out here than we are to him.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Got the leg and dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Counter. He knew just what to do. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
He's zoning
Alright, let's try this
in.
again.
Has something big in store.
This time we're gonna do a full dive.
Barrel roll tope.
What a display of fearlessness.
Well, the
we
dive
just
worked, but then he
witnessed.
moved out of the way of the leg,
That's the
or
kind
the
of
knee.
attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
And that typical disregard of Owens given right back to him.
This is how it starts. The groundwork is being laid here.
All right, well, back in the ring, hit Owens with a standing heavy strike.
Take it over. Go for the win here.
Oh, flips the lever, shoulders down.
Close call, but not enough yet.
Super kick. Good night.
All right, now just beat Kevin Owens. Okay.
Oh, what a quick answer.
She saw that one coming. Super kick. Good night.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
If this lands, it's over.
Phoenix splash by Rollins.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
He gets the shoulder up at two.
I kicked out.
Determined to keep this matchup going.
Caught with the elbow. It's not looking good for Owens.
Who knows what kind of atrocities await for Owens when Rollins is going like this? Momentum going back to Owens' corner.
This could be the moment he was waiting for. Delivers the cross body.
We're gonna trade blows inside the ring here.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Boom!
Oh. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Insecurity finds its mark.
Oh, we both fell down from that hit. That was exhausting. All right, go for the stomp.
Into the gut by Rollins. Up high. The stomp connects.
Can one stomp put him away?
Looking for the pin. Shoulder up before three.
Kevin Owens tapping deep into his reserves to remain in this matchup.
He's still holding on.
Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
Has him up for the power slam. Instead delivers the inverted DDT.
All right, we're going up top again.
Up the turnbuckles.
If this lands, it's over.
Oh, he missed.
It was off the mark.
So effective. He's headed to the top now.
Oh, Owens is going up top.
He's still reeling, and more punishment is
Up high.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Kevin Owens with the torture rack.
Oh,
Into the neck breaker.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
and it's like KO.
Ah, the
gets more
senton.
aggressive as the fight goes on. Waistlock applied, but their opponent
From the opposition. Right to the kidneys from behind.
went for the springboard and miss.
Oh, goodness, what a moonsault.
Caught him. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Into the pedigree.
Seth Rollins once again doing.
One more stomp.
Here it comes.
Oh, Seth Rollins with a massive stomp.
Owens cannot recover from that.
Makes the cover.
That puts Kevin away. Nice.
Finally over with the win.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
We're back in it, Corey. What a clutch win for Team WWE.
An impressive win over KO, and the series is now tied 1-1. It all comes down to our main event now.
All right, one match left. At least for Survivor Series. I don't know if there's more after Mutiny. Basically, my assumption is if we win, then it's over. If they win, then it's probably going to continue the story. checking something here real quick. Alright. After Seth freaking Rollins' dominant victory over Kevin Owens, it's all tied up. The future of WWE rests on the results of the Unity Championship match of Joe Hendry and Maki Ito versus Bayley and CM Punk. No pressure, Team WWE. You got this. First item on my agenda is going to be hiring a new social media team. I didn't think Bayley and I'd even have to get our hands dirty, but here we are. Get ready. You won't want to miss this as CM Punk.
We're right back in this thing.
Kevin Owens got taken apart out there.
It helped that it was finally a fair fight. Did you have to stop Mutiny from interfering?
Nope. I was in Gorilla the whole time and they never showed. You?
Your partner and I split up to cover the crowd and nobody came my way. Maybe they shot their shot with Asuka and damage control.
It's possible, but I'd bet Punk and Bayley have another trick or two up their sleeves.
That's what we're expecting. My partner and I have been through just about everything together. We've seen it all. And we're ready for whatever they throw at us.
Where is your partner?
I don't know. You haven't seen her since the last match?
That's not good.
Maybe that's why Mutiny never interfered. They were too busy attacking her.
I'm going to find her.
You don't have time. You have to get to Gorilla for your match. This is our last chance to stop Mutiny.
We'll find her. You just go out there and win this thing.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is going to go good for us.
I don't know if this guy's being brave or stupid. Taking on CM Punk and
Alright,
Bayley
it's
in a
2v1 to start.
one-way ticket to a beating.
An objective to weaken Bayley.
The entire future of the WWE is at stake, and his partner is missing in action.
The die has been cast and the bell is rung, gentlemen.
What did
It's all
Mutiny
on that
do to
man's shoulders
Maki?
now. Sent right into the corner.
Oh, that can shatter a jaw. This is just establishing dominance, followed by the stomp.
Pin attempt by the champion. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Likely just trying to sap out some
Right,
energy.
way
with
too
that
early for them to try to be pinning us.
She manages to reverse it. Clothesline.
Right, Bayley's kind of kicking our butt though.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Wow, what impact! Check out this power all the way up. Kidding me!
And she's tagging out. Got him where he wants him. Up.
Alright, her tagging Punk in wasn't great. So our objective is to weaken Bayley.
Face first.
Oh, with authority. And an elbow, too. Oof. There was some power behind that punch.
What a way to get out of that one.
Oof.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is no DQ.
Oh, nasty fall.
Right, that should finish up the damage to Bayley. Alright, now it's Punk's turn. Take the fight to Mutiny's leader.
What's he? Up high. Uh-oh. Punk wasting note from way up. Nobody home. What an impact. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
I guess he thinks the one thing missing in this match
Punk
is a steel
brought a
chair.
chair.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Like, you guys already got a 2v1 advantage and you need a chair?
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this.
Placing him in the corner.
I'll take it though.
Non-stop flurry of offense from him.
Now he just has to keep it up. Keep the attacks coming. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Hoisted up high here.
Powerbomb like that.
All right, hit Punk with a signature move.
And remind you of this moment for days. He's managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Oh, what a nasty knee lift.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face.
All right, pin Punk and end this. I'm gonna. Oops. Take Bailey out there first.
Bailey's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
That might have been too early though.
This is it. The Civil War is over.
Ah, Bailey broke it up.
And the referee's helpless since it's no disqualification.
Is that who I think it is?
We thought Mutiny had taken out half of our team.
They may have taken a shot, but this leader of Team WWE isn't going down that easily.
Bailey and
Lucky's coming and she's got a chair.
All of a sudden, what they look is scared, Saxton. They see Mutiny crumbling before their very eyes.
Team WWE has Mutiny on the ropes.
Oh, she's gonna hit us. I had a feeling. Why are you attacking us?
Tell you what's happening. We're seeing yet another defection
at the worst possible time. With everything these two have been through,
Why, Maki?
I'd see this. This is a shocking betrayal.
Betraying Joe Hendry.
It's a choice that can't be taken back.
Okay, and then I gotta choose which career I want to continue. I can either continue as Maki Ito, who just aligned herself with Mutiny apparently, or Joe Hendry, who just got betrayed. Alright, I guess we'll stick with Joe Hendry.
These two have so much history.
That's crazy. I was not expecting that.
You should have seen this coming.
You hear that? You should have seen this coming.
Maybe we all should have.
Come on, you made your point.
It's what Mutiny's done for months, beating WWE in the most humiliating way possible.
Go to sleep.
This is tough to watch. No, don't count it. Come on.
The referee doesn't have a choice.
It's over.
Mutiny has prevailed, and WWE will never be the same.
Is it even WWE anymore? I never thought.
So I guess the story is not over.
Is there anyone who somehow can reclaim the legacy of this company?
I think it might be too late.
There's nothing left to say here. This is disgusting.
Wow, I did not expect our own player-controlled characters to turn on one another. That's kind of funny.
What I did tonight in the ring, taking a stand for myself, that felt good. It's been a while since I've had a chance to drop dead weight. Since I stopped training with a former partner, in fact. Though, I'm glad we stayed close. If we hadn't, you would have never reached out, expecting me to drop everything I had going on and jump in to rescue you. When I agreed to help, I said I was looking for a bit of change. An opportunity to do something like this. I was looking for an opportunity to finally put myself front and center. Not just be a sidekick to someone who always puts themselves first. That's what CM Punk gave me. The chance to eliminate the world of fabricated first draft picks, self-obsessed brass ring grabbers, and anyone too stubborn to see the light of change coming to this industry. So to my former training partner, let me be clear. If I had known what was ahead of me all those years ago, I would have actually quit that day and found someone else to train with. Because it wasn't the grueling workouts or injuries that made it hard. It was you. But now that I see clearly, I'm with people who actually care about me and my future. I'm the one standing tall, not letting you make decisions for me anymore. And you lost everything.
Survival of the fittest complete. We got the Survivor Series MyRise Arena and 38 upgrade points. One month later.
Thanks for making the time to come in today.
Be gracious and calm, be angry and resentful. Let's be angry.
Thanks for making the time. I've been trying to get time with you or anyone in WWE management ever since Survivor Series when Mutiny won and I got pushed out.
To say things have been complicated would be an understatement. I'm sure you've been following on social media.
It's hard to avert your eyes from a dumpster fire.
Good. Then you know Mutiny's taken over Raw and SmackDown and put their people in charge of everything.
Ah, there it is.
What?
You've lost control. You called an uprising best for business because you thought you could control them, and now they're in charge. Becky Lynch, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, they were all convinced you were secretly running Mutiny. I know it turns out you weren't, but you could not have done a better job helping them if you were.
Listen, this isn't about me. This is about the future of this company. Mutiny has put everything at risk. We're supposed to be on the road to WrestleMania, and they've decided to cancel the Royal Rumble. Why bother when CM Punk has probably already decided he's main eventing? Mutiny is dismantling everything, and they're showing no signs of stopping.
Let me take them on.
So now you've decided you want Mutiny out. Fine. Let me take care of them. If you still have the power, reinstate my contract and give me the chance to get revenge and fix this.
I can't give you a new WWE contract.
Then why am I here?
Mutiny has my hands tied. And as much as the board would love to see you teach Punk and your former partner a lesson, you'd need an army to take them on. With the kind of chokehold they have on the company right now, it would be damn near impossible for you to get anyone on the current roster to help you.
Great. So we're just here to talk about how you've given up?
Oh, I haven't given up. And I don't think you have either. Like I said, I don't think anyone on the current roster can help you.
Ah, there's the old cerebral assassin.
Yeah, he's still in there when I need him. But you need to use what got you here. Others may see your fun-loving exterior and underestimate you. You can use that to your advantage. It's your call who to recruit to your army.
Interesting. I know you said no one on the current roster can help, but...
Recruit an indie wrestler, recruit past 2K My players, recruit a legend. I'm gonna go with a legend.
I have a pretty good idea of some legendary talent who are always ready for a fight.
Good. Then I'll leave you to it.
Continue story. Hey, heard that you have your finger on the pulse on all things wrestling. Hoping you could help me with something. Can I help you? Can I, Mark Thompson, biggest fan ever, help Joe Hendry? Yeah? Holy, my entire life has led up to this moment. What can I do? Is it about getting revenge on Maki Ito? Because yes, 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 yes. I think you'll be pleased with what I have up my sleeve. Do you know of any fan conventions featuring WWE legends coming up? Do I? I'll have the cons, directions, travel times, and all other relevant details to you as soon as possible.
Hey, do you have a second?
The con's not open yet. You'll have to...
It's Trish.
Wow. I know things didn't go well for you with Mutiny, but it's a bit soon to be joining us on the autograph circuit, isn't it? Hey, look who's here. It's the outcast of WWE.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Of course it's me. And as long as you're not trying to take a cut of the yoga market, we're cool.
Don't worry. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm here to ask for your help. I know you both can see what Mutiny is doing. Dismantling the company you built with all the sacrifices you made, night after night. WWE means so much to so many people. So I'm asking you for one more sacrifice. Because I need an army to take on Mutiny. I need the WWE legends.
You're right. I've never liked Mutiny, and it's been getting worse and worse since they won a Survivor Series.
But you can't expect us to just drop everything. I mean, look around. We're busy people.
Look, I don't mean any disrespect.
None taken. After all, respect is earned.
We've seen what you can do against the current generation. But if you want our help, you gotta show us what you can do against a legend.
I'd be honored to face either of you in a match.
We'll sit this one out. But we do have a few friends joining us here today if you can stick around until the convention opens.
I'm sure Alundra Blaze or Big Papa Pump will be fired up to get you in the ring.
Challenge Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner? You could say I'm officially pumped for this match.
Bang!
Can you warn me next time you're gonna bang?
Legends Assemble. Trophy earned.
Stepping into the ring with a freak of nature? Oh, that takes some guts.
Guts or desperation?
Absolutely. One often leads to the other.
They better remember they asked for this. And Steiner, let's see if Big Papa Pump can still thump a chump.
Alright, we're pushing them back.
If Muscle won matches, Steiner would never lose. But let's see how he handles this.
Alright, got him in an arm wrench.
They gotta stay sharp, stay focused, and make every move count.
I threw us out of the ring.
Steiner's not just a genetic freak. He's got skills in that ring. He was a state champion in high school and a champion in college.
He's struggling with this trading blows minigame.
Steiner's still got biceps like cannons, and he ain't afraid to fire them off.
He moved.
Steiner's not just a powerhouse. He's a power plant, generating enough action to show off his opponent's lights.
Alright, he's still kicked out. Well, that was kind of close there.
These two are making a bigger statement than a bulldozer plowing through a restaurant.
And he's got his Steiner recliner now. Alright, we got out of that pretty easily though. Going for the standing ovation, he blocked it.
That move was pure satisfaction.
All right, one more.
These two jabronis need to get moving while we're still young.
What do you mean, we?
Come on, Trish. There's no need for age shaming, buddy.
Okay, I take it back.
All right, got the good splash there.
Besides,
Go for an RKO. He reversed it.
diamond cutter out of nowhere. You know the deal, Trish. Make one mistake. That's all it takes.
Point taken, Mr. Page.
That was close again. There's no way I lose like my first match of this playthrough to Scott Steiner, right?
These two are being too polite now. It reminds me of dinner with my in-laws. Come on, let's see some action.
He no-sold that Frankensteiner. Alright, I gotta get out of the ring for a second. He can't dive, right? Need to build up some health again.
I think someone's gonna find out it's not just muscle that makes a legend.
How about muscle and beard, Donnie?
I'm saying Steiner can teach this young pup some new tricks.
Just as long as he's not teaching anyone.
Alright, he went for a finisher on the outside, which was a mistake for him.
Steiner might have forgotten. Those muscles just ain't for posing.
Alright, I think we can recover here. He didn't even use resiliency yet, though. Alright, going for another standing ovation.
Keep your head up against Steiner. He's not gonna hold back.
Speaking of, we might want to loosen up in case he comes after one of us next.
Big Papa Pump come after us? Nah.
Trish,
Man, this match is
Steiner here.
Good point. Yeah,
tough.
Let's keep our heads on a swivel.
I might have to go with my patented roll up. Alright, this breaks up the count at least.
That's pure Steiner strength.
Absolutely. I'm enjoying my front row seat watching Steiner get thrown from one side of the ring to the other.
You're not still holding a grudge, are you?
Listen, bad blood doesn't go bad. It just waits until it finds a reason to boil over.
Go for the roll up. I don't want to risk losing. Alright, we'll take it. He almost beat us like twice. That was honestly a tough match. And we got some upgrade points for that. Let's finish off resiliency, make it easier to kick out. Social media, got a lot of messages here. Guess who's back? Back again. I heard you WWE Universe, or should I say Mutiny Universe. How does Mutiny on all brands sound to everyone, says Kevin Owens. This is the best night of my life, says Tasha Tastic. Proud to be a part of the greatest movement in all of professional wrestling, says Maki Ito. Yo, idiots on WWE Raw and SmackDown. Mutiny is recruiting. And by recruiting, we mean line up if you still want your damn dumb jobs. Says Bailey. Nobody worry, they're pretty little heads. Hey WWE, that was your final post. We'll be taking it from here, says, well, now WWE Mutiny. What does the Survivor Series result mean? For WWE, the company, but also for any hypothetical social media managers who may be employed by that company. Then we got a DM from Adam Pierce. Survivor Series was a surprise to everyone, this GM included. Though with Mutiny in charge, it looks like I'm now a former GM. Please know that regardless of how this went down, you continue to have my respect. I hope our paths cross again. Okay. Talk to Trish.
Didn't expect to work out the ring rust today, but that felt great.
The fans ate it up. DDP and I even had fun. Scott, well, you'll have to ask him. But I think you more than proved that you can hang with the legends.
So you'll help me fight Mutiny?
WWE wasn't perfect, but the way Punk has gone about trying to change it, turning people against each other, putting himself first, this isn't it. DDP and I sent out some text to other legends. We all have your back. But if we're getting involved, you need to make sure we win. What's the plan?
Mutiny's been launching attacks against WWE since the beginning. I want to take a page out of their playbook and hit them on their home turf. At NXT.
I like the sound of that, and I think we can help get you in. A group of WWE legends shows up at their front door. They'll welcome us in with open arms.
Will they?
And maybe somebody will accidentally leave a side door open for you. What a shame it would be for you to ruin their show.
I'm not going to ruin their show. We are.
We're bringing the legends. Alright, continue story. Tonight, a very special episode from Ground Zero of the movement, where it all started. Tune in for a major announcement on NXT Mutiny about the biggest night in our sport. Are the WrestleMania main event rumors true? Only one way to find out.
Apparently, CM Punk has some sort of major announcement regarding WrestleMania. I can't wait.
Mutiny Universe. What I have proven the past
Skipping right from Survivor Series to WrestleMania.
Spark to start a fire. One person to take a stand and change the trajectory of the whole business. Speaking of changing the business, let's address all those rumors about the WrestleMania main event. Surprise! It's bigger than that. This year, with Mutiny in charge, we're holding WrestleMania CM!
WrestleMania CM.
And of course, yours truly will headline Mutiny's biggest show against...
What the hell?
Sorry, Punk. Change your plans.
Finn Balor trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh my God. It's X-Pac.
They've infiltrated the infiltrators.
Talk about a change of plans.
WWE Legends Hall of Famers. Who all is in on this?
3D through the table.
So many legends.
Faced anything like this before.
They're definitely on their heels right now.
Is that Alundra Blaze? They're pulling out all the stops.
I think this has Punk's attention.
Bailey and KO are going to try to level the playing field. Good luck.
It looks like Mutiny is completely off their game.
All
All hell has broken loose here at Mutiny's home base. It's about time someone took a stand against them.
Alright, some of the graphics for the Legends here don't look the greatest, but...
Trish Stratus and Scott Steiner are here.
And look who's with them. Mutiny's nemesis is back. That's right. You better run. This is unbelievable.
No, Corey, this is beautiful.
Punk's been fooled.
That was just Hendry and Punk in the ring.
Find out. Looks like Punk didn't want a taste of his own medicine.
Punk's high
But he ran.
so fast, he didn't have time to blow a kiss. Is Punk going to get away? You gotta be kidding me.
Not this time.
Surprise!
Finally get
Oh,
some justice.
another parking lot fight.
CM Punk is finally going to face the consequences of his actions.
Punish Punk for trying to get away.
Formed an alliance with his former partner. He unleashed a whirlwind on his own house.
I hope he gives Punk the beating that treacherous SOB deserves.
Able to slip out of that one.
Ooh. Oh, what an axe handle.
You know there's a lot of animosity built up whenever things head to the parking lot.
Couldn't even wait to get into the building and find a ring. This disdain cannot be contained.
He's able to reverse it.
Dominating crossbody.
Alright, got a chair.
Ooh, chair shot takes the wind right out. Boom!
Fight with Punk near the rolling door to the right of the ambulance.
CM Punk
So I think we gotta go this way.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. Vicious right forearm. Anywhere in this parking lot seems like fair game right now. There's so many ways this could go wrong.
I think the rolling door means that, like,
Oh man, right
garage door looking thing.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Got them off their feet here. Scoop slam.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Punk had to expect this after everything he's put him through.
Into the steel door. Punk's in trouble here. From behind.
Oh, Maki's attacking us.
We gotta go.
The SOB is gonna get away again.
Punk may have escaped, but this battle has been won. We're getting word that all of Mutiny is fleeing their home base of the Performance Center.
Mutiny has fallen. It's about damn time.
Nice. Now, story complete. We unlock the Wrestling Convention Arena, Scott Steiner's 2003 look, Alundra Blaze, DDP, and Big Papa Pump's MyRise card. Alright. Before I continue, actually, I'm going to look and see how much longer it should be to do this. Because if it's not too long, I might just play through the rest of the story. But if it's a couple more hours, I might get some lunch now. And then either I continue this tonight or tomorrow or something. So let me take a look. Oh, we are very nearly at the end according to this. Like a half hour-ish left? Alright. I just brought up a YouTube video and just like tried to skim through it without going past where I am. But yeah, it looks like there's only like a half hour left, so there's probably one more story. So let's just finish it up then. Then I'll grab lunch after. Yeah, this story does seem pretty short.
First, I just want to thank Mutiny for welcoming us into their home. I hope you like what we've done with the place. It was so nice to see all my old friends tonight, especially one in particular. I'm sorry you had to run, but now that I'm back, we'll have plenty of time to catch up. Because we have a lot to talk about. You picked the wrong side. You followed a guy who likes to stir the pot, rile people up, all in the name of being some sort of holier-than-thou martyr who somehow always knows better than everybody else. CM Punk. Maybe you did once speak truth to power, but now I think you're so angry about what you still haven't been able to accomplish that you use your words to mask the selfish, entitled, arrogant brat that you've become. Or maybe that's who you've always been. It's clear to me. This was no mutiny for the good of the people. What you led was a power grab, designed to replace a monarch with a dictator. You're even more corrupt than the thing you hate. But don't worry, Punk. The WWE legends and I aren't even close to finished. Oh, and your precious performance center? This is ours now. Want it back? Give me a match, and let's settle this once and for all.
Are we going to be facing Punk at Mania? First, you trespassed at NXT Mutiny. Now that speech you posted, Joe Hendry, did you and everyone at WWE forget that you lost at Survivor Series? You don't belong here anymore. And you never did. You want to meet in the ring? Fine. That's one place where I know we'll come out ahead. Still pretending this is about a we? Okay then. Let's do it that way. Your people versus mine. You, Bailey, KO, and that traitor Maki Ito versus me and my crew of legends. You win, you get your headquarters back, and I'll leave you alone for good. We win, Mutiny's done. You return WWE to the people, not just the people who agree to fall in line behind you. Deal. This week, Mutiny SmackDown. Regular rules, no games, just wrestling. Start working on your farewell speech. Well, obviously this isn't going to wrap up at a SmackDown. Not surprised Joe Hendry found a new group to boss around like they only exist to do their bidding. Little surprised a group of WWE legends fell for it, says Maki Ito. And I got 21 more attribute points. Let's put it in... Oh, I can't even put it in striking. I can only do aerial or running, which I don't really want to do. Alright, talk to DDP.
Well, that was pretty epic. It was such a blast pushing all those buttons in Gorilla, and I hit a bunch of diamond cutters out of nowhere and made those mutiny jabronis feel the bang. I gotta say, for a bunch of old timers, it was pretty damn impressive how fast we had those clowns running.
Well, they don't call you legends for nothing.
They sure don't, kid. Speaking of, I saw your face in Punk in an 8-man tag. I'm sure any of us would love to get back in there and put Mutiny in their place. So, which 3 legends are you gonna choose?
Alright. It all comes down to this. Choose 3 final allies to help you take on Mutiny one final time in an 8-person tag match. Is this really the end? Are we ending on a SmackDown? Alright. I do get a pick of quite a variety of legends. Got DDP, Trish Stratus, Scott Steiner, Alundra Blaze, X-Pac, Lita, McFoley, Molly Holly, Rob Van Dam, Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon, Stacy Keibler, Kevin Nash, or Michelle McCool. Alright. So I think our first pick gotta go with Lita. Alright. Pick number 2. Do I have to exit? Or can I just... Okay, no. Pick number 2. Well, he's a 90 overall. So I think we go with Rob Van Dam. And pick number 3. I'm gonna go with Michelle McCool. Alright, this is our team. Lita, Rob Van Dam, Michelle McCool, and Joe Hendry.
That's going to be an amazing team. Mutiny's not going to know what the hell hit them.
Alright, go to match. This week, don't miss SmackDown Mutiny. CM Punk, Bayley, Kevin Owens, and Maki Ito will dispense of Joe Hendry and his team of has-beens once and for all.
The final battle between WWE and Mutiny has begun. Everything is at stake.
Alright, damage the original 2 Mutiny members with any ally. Alright, so Kevin Owens and Bayley.
Well, they have an ace in the hole this time, Saxton. His ex-partner is standing across the ring, and she knows
Alright, let's get him in the corner, then a tag and an ally.
it's hard to overcome.
Alright, let's go Rob.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry. Hey, I'd be a great teammate. I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you. Spectacular athleticism. And that is not supposed to look that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Rob with the big hits there.
Jawbreaker! You can pick up your teeth in the third row. And that could cause a bad day at the office for Owens.
And that is Van Dam's intensity starting to ratchet up.
We were on a little bit of a roll there until we got broken up.
Ooh, and Van Dam turns the tables. Ooh, kick to the face. Ooh. Big hammer connects.
Snap power slam.
There we go. Hit CM Punk with 3 heavy grapples. Alright, we need them to tag him in then.
And into the corner he goes.
Puts the boot to the midsection.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Sure, I can go for a Rolling Thunder.
Bouncing out the ropes.
Rolling Thunder.
Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism.
Kevin Owens is down. Could it be over? Making the save. Still alive here.
Does this count?
This is dangerous territory for both athletes. The ring apron.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Alright, these do count.
Beautiful back kick.
So even if he's not the legal man, I can still do the grapples to him on the outside.
Owens was scouted there. What a spin kick. And RVD is taking control.
Yeah, RVD is firing on all cylinders.
Kick to the gut.
The setup.
Up and face first.
Alright, one more. Alright, then take the fight to Maki Ito.
And tagged in is Lita.
Oh. I didn't know Owens had a stunner there. Poor Lita tags in, just gets stunned right from the start.
He's going up. Soaring.
What a splash.
Tag made.
Tag Bayley. I mean, yeah. I was hoping they'd tag in Maki though.
Driven down face first. Lita able to avoid impact. Bringing the arm. Well, that changed.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
She had that scouted. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Hung out to dry.
Alright, we got one big hit on Maki. We're gonna go for another.
Oof, that can knock you out. Here it comes. Stop. And nice sidewinder suplex.
The damage is starting to affect her.
That's KO backing up his words with actions.
And the twist of fate. There we go. Now just win the match by pinfall or submission.
Uh-oh. Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Get off me, Kevin.
Sent flying. Got the leg. Elbow drop to the knee.
She decides to tag out.
Alright, they're tagging Punk in now.
Crushing the hamstring. Hamstring, shoulders down. Is this it?
She still fights out in one.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Lita's actually taking quite a lot of damage. It probably needs to get out here.
And Punk wants more from his opponent. Running knee. Oh, big mistake.
Keep
and that
crawling.
could be costly.
Alright, we
She
got
makes the tag.
RVD tagged in.
What a clothesline. Ouch. Super kick. Gosh. Whoa. The height on the moonsault. Two. Wards off the pin at two. Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going. Spin kick. Running swanton finds the mark. And then quickly the cover.
There's two. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the three.
How in the world did he kick out?
What finisher's this? Oh, split-legged moonsault.
You know what's coming up, Corey. You're right, I do. Split leg moonsault from RVD.
And she makes the save.
Buying her team some
Got
time.
3 frog splashes.
Van Dam now going to the top.
RVD.
I moved out of the way.
Indy counters. Oh, what a kick to the face.
God.
Tax made.
Oh, yeah. On the top.
Oh, went for it all, but gets nothing.
What a spin kick.
Heading up to the top.
Alright, get back up there.
Rob Van Dam. Star.
Alright, we hit that one on KO.
That what it takes to beat KO.
He makes the save.
Better late than never.
Punk interfered with it though.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
He reversed the other finisher too.
Oh, foot just stomping down. The usually excited RVD hit a bit of a roadblock there.
Alright.
Signature aggression from
Shawn
Owens
McCool,
on display.
you haven't been in here yet.
Oh, clothesline.
Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. Ooh. Evasive maneuver. Oh, my God. Oh, hard shot right into the post. Kevin Owens is in the zone and letting the opposition know it. Mudhole stomping.
Caught with an knee.
It's a bad idea for him to be in that corner.
Popped right. Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down. Oh, that gets reversed. Into the cover.
Into the roll up.
Rotates out and gets the cover. A defiant kick out after one.
This is where great cardio makes all
All right, that was a big kick.
helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Can we hit the Faith Breaker?
Michelle
Cool has her opponent in position. Faithbreaker.
McCool could end it there.
And cover now for the match. But
All right, Punk broke it up. His foot was definitely in the ropes either way, but... All right, now let's tag in Hendry.
In off the tag here.
In full control here. Face first.
And retaliates with a counter.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Jarring European uppercut. A heavy double axe handle.
Oh, he flips that around.
All right, can't let him get a tag in.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Got him with the cutter. Put him away with a standing ovation now.
Round the waist.
Hendry goes for the pin.
Nothing Owens can do now.
2 count. Oh, he gets the shoulder.
He's still kicked out.
Amazing kick out. We know Owens loves to fight. And
Sure,
he
you know
won't
what?
let this one go just yet.
What's the tally on how many times we...
Kick to the gut by Lita.
That might...
It's not Joe Hendry finishing it, but Lita with the DDT. There we go. We'll take it.
That was mutiny is officially over.
Normally I'd say that's overly dramatic, Saxton, but not after everything we've been put through.
CM Punk is clearly not happy with the outcome.
Mutiny may be finished, but I have a feeling there's still business to be settled.
It looks like we're going to have some words exchanged here.
Are we gonna face Maki Ito for the final match, or CM Punk, or what's happening?
No. You don't get to just walk away. You told the world at Survivor Series just how disposable you think I am. So now, it's my turn. Through all our training over the years, you always wanted to take the shortcut. And that's what this was. A shortcut that didn't work out the way you planned. But you never even plan, do you? No, you leech. You leech onto someone else's plan, someone else's talent, someone else's career. First me, then Punk, and all for what? A match at the Showcase of the Immorals? WrestleMania CM against some hand-picked opponent? Don't worry. I'll make sure you still get a match at the real WrestleMania against me.
We are facing Maki at WrestleMania.
I can't wait to look into your eyes for the very last time and tell you to get out of my ring. Because you don't deserve it.
Does this mean we're getting WrestleMania this year after all?
I think it does, Saxton, and I think we have our main event.
Gotta say, I wasn't expecting this to be how the story ends. I wasn't expecting your 2-player characters to fight each other.
Man, does it feel great to be at WrestleMania. The real WWE version. I don't know if I could have stomached that Punk-branded nonsense. It was a hectic few weeks getting everything together last minute, but we pulled it off.
It was a real team effort. Yeah, because we got the legends.
You can accomplish when we work as a team, not as an individual who puts their own interests first.
I have a feeling I know who you're talking about there.
I guess we all learned a lesson. In hindsight, it was a mistake to give CM Punk as much leeway as you did. Letting him take over an entire WWE brand with Mutiny and giving him a real opportunity at Survivor Series? But I bet you never thought he would take it so far.
A mistake? I'm not sure about that. Everything worked out in the end, didn't it? I put my faith and confidence in you, and you delivered. May have been a few bumps in the road, but look at us now. standing here at WrestleMania before what's sure to be an epic main event with everything right in the world.
Pushback.
No thanks to you. You let a civil war break out in WWE because you thought it was best for business. And you never even thought to ask why it was happening. All of the problems that led to Mutiny are still here. And after I go out there and win this match, I'm going to fix them.
I'd be happy to run any of your suggestions up the flagpole, but I'm still the chief content officer around here.
Somewhere along the way from changing out of your gear and into your suit, you forgot that your job was to help this business evolve in a way that benefits everyone in that locker room.
What are you looking for here?
For you to step aside so that I can give this company what it really needs.
Yeah? What's that?
A leader who's not afraid of change.
All right. We do have more attribute upgrades. Let's put in defense. Talk to Adam Pearce.
Well, it is official. I have a job again.
I see what you did there. Good to see you again, Adam. Welcome back.
Thank you. And thank you for everything you did to take care of Mutiny.
It was no problem. Well, to be honest, it was a lot of problem. But I'm glad it's done. Just one final loose end to tie up.
So, what are your plans?
Well, this WrestleMania match is looming pretty large on my mind right now.
I'm sure, but I mean after that. You have some influence here now. I overheard what you said to Triple H earlier. I know you won't go all Punk on us, but what do you have in mind? Any thought about the former Mutiny members?
They need to earn redemption. Believe in forgiveness. Make them earn redemption.
I believe they need to earn their redemption. You can't just try to overthrow an entire company without any consequences. I'm not saying they're gone forever, but respect and reinstatement needs to be earned, not given freely.
Any big changes you'd like to see tackled first? Punk's mutiny destroyed all our plans. But maybe that means there's an opportunity to tweak or reinvent some things.
The show format, the event calendar, the matchup, something totally new, a return to form. Is this like an actual survey that WWE is taking into consideration for like things they should change? Because this isn't even really about the story mode, it feels like, because a lot of this stuff, like the show format, the event calendar, I don't think it really matchups. Or maybe you're like evaluating the MyRise here. I'll say the event calendar, because this was pretty short. We skipped from like, we went Backlash to Payback, then skipped all the way up to Survivor Series. I don't think, yeah, there was no SummerSlam, I don't think. From Payback to Survivor Series, then we skipped right to WrestleMania. So
Let's look at where we're going and when we're going there. Maybe even some new premium live events can make it onto the calendar.
I know the WWE Universe would love to see that. And there are a few cities that have been clamoring for us to visit. But I've taken up enough of your time before your big match. We'll catch up later. Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks, Adam.
Alright, go to match. It's personal between Joe Hendry and Maki Ito, coming up next at this real WWE WrestleMania and the real main event. Also, I have an account and a job again. Good for you, WWE social media guy.
There's the bell, and we're underway with WrestleMania's main event.
Alright, settle the score with some early offense.
Personal as it gets. Their lives and careers have run in parallel since the beginning. And now that journey comes to an end.
These two people helped create each other, and now one of them is going to destroy the other once and for all.
Oh, right to the leg.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Looking to turn this around, and there it is, into a headlock.
Big back body drop. What elevation.
Big impact. And look at for a back suplex.
All right, that's complete.
And now he's really stepping up the pressure.
Show Maki Ito whose ring this is with a taunt.
Unstoppable.
And then hit her with a finisher. I gotta get one of those.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Scoop slam. Delivers the knee drop.
Watch the quickness on this. Bang! Snap suplex.
She's just getting hammered away on.
Well, now she has to reevaluate her whole strategy.
And Maki's getting pretty punished here.
Thunderous impact. Ooh.
Knee lift. And she's returning.
Well, she got a little spark of offense going.
She's able to turn things around, and she might be back in it. Big cross body.
I should reverse the RKO.
But a counter power slam.
Rolling neck snap. Brutal. Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
Punishing stretch.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
She's going for another armbar.
Great awareness.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Oops, I didn't mean to pause there.
Uh-oh. Watch out. Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
Yeah, she's getting some offense in now on us.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
Powering out in one.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Sky high.
Oh, brutal miscalculation. Oof, a shot like that would counter any attack.
Ouch. Ooh, great anticipation.
All right, we caught that.
Watch the quickness on this.
Into the snap suplex.
Oof, kick finds it.
All right, we're gonna get her up. Go for the power bomb this time. And she's still reversed.
Saw it coming and took him down.
Oh no. Eyes on the target.
With the counter.
Oh, God.
Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Hard to grab or apply a proper hold after a move like that.
Taking this
Rolled
match
out of
to
the ring.
outside. Not looking good in this position.
Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron.
Whip back into the ring.
Definitely doing some damage to her here.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
She counters it. Russian leg sweep. Shoulders down.
Is it enough?
And he easily stops the ref's count.
Staying in this one.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for
She's
that
gotta
shot.
have some redemption or something at the end of this, right? It doesn't end with us beating her and her being a bad guy still. Alright, pop up. Alright, now I can hit the finisher.
Round the waist.
Now, win by pinfall or submission.
That is how you put away your opponent.
Kick out. Thought that was the end of her.
She was barely able to get that shoulder up. I cannot believe she had the wherewithal.
Hey, it might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done.
Alright, I don't want to use it too soon or she'll reverse it.
He's tearing away on the shoulder here.
Gotta get her stunned before I can do my finish again.
All-out assault right now.
Yeah, he's as fired up as we've ever seen.
Rolling neck snap.
Countering that offense.
She finally finds an answer to that onslaught.
She's refusing to give in to that burst of attacks.
One step ahead there.
What a cross body.
Drops the hammer.
Alright, don't let her escape.
Neck breaker. Ooh.
Alright, go for it again.
Round the waist.
That should be it.
Spinebuster.
Oh, man, this might be the end of the line.
2. This match is over. Not only as a personal score been set,
Injury 1.
the final remnant of Mutiny has been cleared from WWE.
Good riddance.
A clear statement has been made tonight. Long live the showcase of the Immortals.
It'll outlive us all, Michael.
She's just walking away.
People stand up
Same
and
as
they
last
believe
year's,
in, they
but
can
after we
turn
beat
back
Roman.
an entire rebellion.
Now that the mutiny is over, it's time to start thinking
No,
about
no
what's
redemption
next.
for
At
Maki.
least we know we're in good hands with this superstar leading the way.
For Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole, and this was WWE WrestleMania.
Trophy earned. Righteous victory. You've completed the playthrough of MyRise Mutiny. Press X to continue and you'll have the opportunity to replay the story, make different choices to experience new story branches, and unlock additional rewards. You can also continue to play live event matches. And we unlock the WrestleMania MyRise 2K25 arena. So that's really it, huh? Replaying MyRise. If you'd like to replay MyRise Mutiny with your existing characters and make different choices to experience new story branches and unlock additional rewards, speak to R-Truth and choose Replay MyRise. You can also decide to hang out and play some more live event matches. Okay. If you choose to replay MyRise with your existing characters, your current overall ratings will be maintained, and as always, live event match progress is saved across all save slots. Any unused attribute points will also carry over. If you'd prefer to replay MyRise with new characters, please exit and start a new save slot. Don't forget you can export your character to use in other modes from the MyRise save slot screen. I beat the game? Yeah, it seems like it. This one was shorter than last year's. Last year's, between both story modes, I think I spent like 35-ish hours. And this one was only like 10. But I know this year's is more big on replayability. Yeah, because there's a bunch of different paths you could choose here. Kind of see it all here. So with this playthrough, we picked comedic roles for both of our characters. Which was one set of, like, one path to go down. We picked Seth Rollins and Jade Cargill to align with. This was also based off being comedic role. And then we were on Team WWE. We could have technically gone to Team Mutiny if we would have played as Maki Ito after she turned on us. And then there's also option. We picked the WWE Legends option to team with us, but there was also the ND option, which would have been people from TBD, but also the 2K option, which I don't know what recruit past 2K my players means. Because I don't know, because you wouldn't be, the game wouldn't know your old characters. Plus, I've used these models for the last couple of years, so I don't know if that means like you could play as like other like famous like content creator types playable characters. But yeah. So I don't know if I will replay on stream this MyRise again, just because I feel like even with the different decisions, it wouldn't be like super different. Plus, usually when I play a game on stream, even if there's multiple endings, I just stick with my one ending. Unless it's a game like with a true ending like Wukong, get like the specialty ending, but for the most part, I just play through it once. And then sometimes I'll play through them off stream for the rest of the endings and stuff, but because there's a lot of, I feel like there will be a lot of like same type of thing going on. So I'm going to consider this completed. So, ooh, this is a record for me. It's 3 months after the game released, and I've already beat the MyRise, which isn't like super early, but usually I don't beat the next MyRise until after the next year's game's already out. So, that was pretty good. But, yeah. With that being said, I think this is going to do it for me for today, probably. There's a chance I could come back and stream something different later tonight, but I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't feeling great this first thing this morning when I woke up, so I might just try to take the day to rest. I probably should be resting since I called off work anyway. So, yeah. That's gonna do it for me. Am I gonna get 2K26 or did 2K25 just came out? 2K25 just came out in March. They usually release in March, so we've got quite a while before 26 comes out. About 9 months. So yeah, beating this got me all caught up on all the wrestling games at the moment. Now that I beat 2K24 last weekend, this 2K25 this week. Yeah, we're all caught up. But yeah, I'm gonna go rest. Maybe I'll see you guys later. If not, then I'll be back probably tomorrow after work. Tomorrow I do work later into the evening. Actually, tomorrow's Tuesday. I might not be live tomorrow either. In which case, I'll be back on Wednesday. We'll see. I'll post it in the Discord and on Twitter and Blue Sky when I plan on going live. But yeah, thank you to everyone that stopped by and hung out. Thank you to all the lurkers. And yeah, it's still early, so I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Take care.